Imagine being 21 years old. You are young, smart, and in love. Then you trip and fall, you go to the doctor, and he gives you a death sentence. He tells you that you have a rare disease called ALS. Your muscles will stop working. You will lose the ability to walk, to talk, and eventually, to breathe. The doctor says you have 2 years to live. Most people would have given up. They would have spent those 2 years crying. But this young man didn't die in 2 years. He lived for another 55 years. He became the most famous scientist of the modern era. He explored black holes from a wheelchair. He wrote best-selling books using only a single cheek muscle. His name was Stephen Hawking. Today, we tell the story of the mind that refused to be trapped. If you believe in the power of the human spirit, hit that like button right now. Let's inspire the world together. Stephen Hawking was a brilliant student at Oxford and Cambridge, but as his mind expanded, his body collapsed. By the time he was in his late 20s, he was in a wheelchair. But the real tragedy struck in 1985. He caught pneumonia. To save his life, doctors had to perform a tracheotomy. They cut a hole in his neck to help him breathe. The operation saved him, but it cost him his voice. He was now completely silent, in having the secrets of the universe in your head, but no way to scream them out. But technology saved him. An American engineer sent him a computer program. By clicking a switch with his hand, and later by twitching his cheek muscle, he could select words on a screen. The computer would then speak for him. That robotic voice became his trademark. Could have changed it to a more human voice later, but he refused. He said, "This is my voice now." Quick question. If you could only say 15 words per minute like Hawking, what would you say? Let me know in the comments. While his body was stuck in a chair, his mind was inside a black hole before Hawking. Scientists thought black holes were simple. They were monsters that ate everything, even light. Nothing could escape. Hawking did the math and found something impossible. He discovered that black holes actually emit radiation. They glow, and over billions of years they lose energy, and eventually, explode. This is known as Hawking radiation. It was a shock to the physics world. He proved that black holes are not eternal prisons. Things can get out. He famously said, "If you feel you are in a black hole, don't give up. There is a way out." He wasn't just talking about physics. He was talking about life. If you are enjoying this story of resilience, please consider subscribing. We explore the lives of history's greatest legends every week. Hawking wasn't just a boring scientist. He had a wicked sense of humor. He loved betting against other scientists, and often losing. He appeared on The Simpsons and Star Trek. But his best stunt was the time traveler party. In 2009, he threw a party. He had champagne, balloons, and food. But here's the catch. He didn't send the invitations until after the party was over. He reasoned that if time travel is possible in the future, someone would see the invitation and come back to the past to attend. He sat there for hours, waiting. Nobody came. He proved, at least for now, that time travel from the future hasn't happened yet. Or maybe time travelers just don't like champagne. Stephen Hawking died in 2018, at the age of 76. He was given a burial in Westminster Abbey, right between Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin. Think about that. The man who was told he would die at 23 ended up resting beside the giants of history. He wrote A Brief History of Time, a book that sold 10 million copies. He made complex science cool again. But his greatest equation wasn't about gravity, it was about hope. He showed us that no matter how broken your body is, your mind can still be free. As he said, "Look up at the stars and not down at your feet." What is your favorite quote from Stephen Hawking? Share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and I'll see you in the next video.